Hey, this is Ed with Everything Kayak and Bicycle. We want to welcome you to another YouTube video, and we're going to do a walkthrough from a new offering from Old Town Kayaks, and that is the Sportsman's Bigwater ePDL 132. Guys, remember to like, subscribe, and then notification bell if you want to keep a heads up on what we have coming out as it comes out. So if you're familiar with the Predators or the Bigwaters from Old Town, you'll recognize the hull that this is in. The big key change for this introduction is the ePDL. So hull top to bottom, front to back is same lines that we have. We're talking specs, we're 13.2. We're gonna come in, this hull's gonna be, we're gonna run the cheat sheet, 95 pounds on the hull. We're looking at a 500-pound overall weight. That's batteries, motors, drives, chairs, occupants, all the goods there. And then the ePDL system, we are saying weighs, they're saying 32 plus, so 32.8, 32, 33 pounds. With that said, the biggest features for this we're gonna see, this unit is gonna come with the battery. So right now it's pre-order stuff. This comes out January 2024, and they're running a 36-volt system. So this is the battery that would come with that, charger and battery. I believe, if I can remember this right, we are 36 volts, 20 amp hour, it's a 720 watt. So this unit, fuse connector, comes with your boat, and we'll show you where that goes, and then we'll get into the operations of the ePDL system. So if you're familiar with these hulls, you'll see this hatch here, and then the battery sits in. They've got a nice cradle for it, connections, and a strap to hold it down. Nice thing with it being 36 volt, they've reduced the size of that battery. We're still getting all day functionality out of that unit, and it's a lot of fun. I'll be honest with you, we've got a chance to run it, and it is a lot of fun. Some of the new introductions you'll see are on the hull. This is gonna be your man overboard switch. Hook that to you always. It does have a little float on it. And then that is your kill switch. That hooks into the hull there, which is nice. It's plenty long enough. It's close to the hull. You know, figure out what you want to do if you're going to stand or whatnot. So let's move this little battery out of the way. But again, that's the unit that comes with it. And then we'll on this system. So with the Predator PDL and the Bigwater PDLs, that drive assembly with that cartridge. So as of now, this system fits into this unit. You'll notice on the Sportsman, stuff like that, you have a different cartridge. So right now, this is the setup. We're gonna drop it down so we can kind of run through some of these features. You'll see this line here. This is gonna hook the head unit to the hull. That internal wiring is gonna go back to your battery. All this can be disconnected, capped off. We're not gonna run our battery that day. Close the connections up, you know, just run your manual ePDL. So on the unit here, there is a kill switch built into the hull down here. So this drive will power down if you lift it and open it. So let's boot it up. We'll come around here so you can see. You're gonna have a bit of a warning screen here. I'm not sure how well you guys are gonna be able to see this. We're gonna try and work that out for you. Press plus. So this gets us into a manual operation where we can just pedal. When we bump up, so this gets us into our pedal assist. We have 5 modes. Let's go to 3 here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pedal. We get into our rotation, and then our motor kicks in. So we can slow. If we look right here, there we go. That shows us that our propeller is turning. We can bump this up, so we can bump our rate of speed up or down according to what we wanna get into. And as soon as we go backwards, it stops us. So we went to 0, our propeller stopped, and we go from there. Now that is the pedal assist mode. When you bring up through the modes here, the speeds in the mode, you can pick what you want. If you're at 0, it is just a manual operation. Now if we bump over to what is called cruise. So cruise is gonna be our motorized operation, and what's gonna happen, the same thing, we want a speed, and the same thing with the other one, we get a cadence and a rotation. And then as our motor kicks in, we can change that speed. We'll show you this propeller down here where we're not pedaling it anymore. And then we have rotation on our prop at the bottom. So that is gonna be your cruise mode. Obviously you can jump up through the different speeds. And again, you go backwards, that is your stop. Because you're gonna have to stop that momentum if you're easing up to something. pardon me, go in reverse, stops your motor, whatever you have. Or if it gets picked up or kicked up, if it's not locked in, that kill switch that is associated with this assembly is going to pop, or if your man overboard switch gets pulled, it'll shut it down. So they're talking all day operation, so 6 to 8 hours. We ran it. It was a lot of fun. We definitely, you know, pulled a couple kayaks to it, so they're fishing with us, and pulled those along, and it operates, man, it's smooth. The transition between the operations is great. If I just want to pedal, or I want to cruise, or I still want to do the pedal assist stuff, it is super, super good. From there, it's fun, and we don't have to work with another motor off the back. If this is up out of the way, so I'm shallow and I want to get this out of my way, I can lift it up, and I don't have to worry about a second assembly. 36 volt is awesome because the size of those batteries are super manageable. So guys, that is a quick walkthrough on operations of the Old Town Sportsman Bigwater ePDL. Cheers.